What is up, everyone? It is Jonathan here, and I'm going to do some American Truck Simulator and also talk about where I want this channel to be and so on and so forth. You can see in the right hand side and the bottom, excuse me, my Christmas tree. I just thought, being Christmas, I'll just show you my tree while I'm doing American Truck Simulator, bring the holidays in. I'm going to be doing just a quick run, 4-hour trip roughly, and go from there and talk about some certain things what I'm going to be really want to do with this channel, and go from there. I know I've been kind of wishy-washy on this channel. Some things I do, some things I don't. But I do want to try to get back to being a little more consistent on this channel as well. Alright, let's see if this works. I had some issues with my steering and my gas pedal for my just pedals in general. Couldn't understand what was going on. At least I can turn those on. The double trailer, yay. These things are always fun. But talk about certain things here once we get going on the road here.
Turn left.
Wait for this car to go by. I probably could have smoked it a long time ago. Okay, nothing this way. As I think it's trying to turn. What's it doing? I stuck my nose out. And all you gotta do is do that, and I appreciate it. I'm glad the game kind of recognizes that I'm there, but they should just go, So this won't be too long, hopefully, too long of a video, but first thing I really want to talk about is what this channel is going to be about. Now, if you've seen, if you're already subscribed to my channel, one, thank you, and two, you've seen kind of different varieties. You've seen F1 racing, you've seen NASCAR, iRacing, and even trying to record off in my Xbox, and most likely that's kind of how this channel is going to be. Excuse me. Being more of a variety channel. I know YouTube likes to have a niche, like they like to call it, and fixate on one particular game, one thing all the time. But you see, people get burned out doing that a lot. You play one game, you're just like, ugh, I want to maybe record and talk about something like American Truck Simulator, or maybe I do want to race on iRacing and show you some things that I want to just have a fun time doing that, show you guys, and so on and so forth. And when it comes to even the Xbox, I just purchased Hunter, the Hunter Call of the Wild. Sorry, I'm having drainage. I'm trying to get over a kind of a cold going on. My sinuses are all acting up. But anyways, I purchased that game. I can use an app to use or record through my computer. It's not 100% stable, but it's a lot better than trying to use or try to get to use a what do you call those, capture card things, which I've had one. It never worked on my computer. It would always kind of blink in and out, and it was so frustrating. I said, screw it, it's dumb. I'd rather deal with some little bit of lag here and there on my side on using an app versus using that would never work at all, or when it did, it was so buggy and it would never work. So definitely would probably doing that here and there, especially probably maybe I'll do season things a little bit more American Truck Simulator is like a universal thing. You can do that anytime. That's not necessarily something that stick to one season. But if you think about, the Hunter, a lot of people hunt between November and I think November to end of December. So that's something I would show. And then NASCAR would come back on, do that more often on the game. And then once that's over, dab in some American Truck Simulators here and there. And I understand that, you may show up to this channel and go, well, I like American Truck Simulator, but I don't really like racing. And I understand that. And why would you want to subscribe to something that you may only do once in a while? I can understand that. And all I can say is if you do subscribe, when you, when the stuff that you like, the stuff you like and you subscribe to will be on this channel. It might not be all the time, but it will be on this channel. That's something I at least want to take pride in, and at least keep putting the stuff that's on there. I'm not gonna just do it and then never come back to it for like 2 or 3 years. I will have it on there. It may not be every month, but it would be on there for sure. I have mass respect for guys that do trucking, because it is a hard thing, and now more than ever with jobs very, very low, all that crap going on off the coast of California and other coasts here around the United States. Truck drivers are needed more than ever. Now, personally, I wouldn't do this just because I couldn't be on the road this long of a time. It would physically just gruel me after a while. It would be like, I don't know if you watch this guy. I think it's Ryan with Dave, I believe his name is. Go straight on. He does this, and he doesn't just do like his local areas. He goes everywhere. He goes to every state. He's not just stays in his own state. I mean, he's been up to here where I live in New York. He's been in Indianapolis area. He's been down south. He's been everywhere. And that's just grueling. I'm just like, man, I don't think I could ever do that. And even being a little local would be a challenge for me. But no, this is something I kind of would, I guess you can say, give back to them in a way. It's like, hey, I may not want to be doing this in real life, but I have mass respect for you guys. Though, yes, I can tell you right now, when you are on the road and a truck driver just kind of whips it over into your lane, it really drives you insane that they do that. But I do try to give the benefit of the doubt in some cases. Now, some truck drivers are just douches and they don't care. But other times, someone just wasn't paying attention and next thing coming to your lane, or is late for a load and has to make it on time. There's a lot of things that go on that what we don't see while we're driving, right? It's like we don't know what their situation is. Are they late, or was there a problem with their load and they couldn't get there in time, or whatever? And there's so many things. So definitely have respect for them. Just sometimes I wish they would just use their brains just a little bit sometimes. And sometimes they put an all-nighter. They drive for a long time, and that's dangerous, but I understand why they're doing it. And so they have to, and also they have laws and things in there built into where you have to sleep for so many hours, you have to stop driving after so many hours, so there's not major accidents where drivers are falling asleep behind the wheel. And I totally understand that, and definitely would want to make sure that they're safe. So when you realize, like, hey, something's not in the store, don't blame the truck drivers per se. It's a lot of other things that are out of their elements, trying to pick up a load and they don't know where the damn load is. And especially with, I guess, Dave, he was talking about the last couple episodes there where, he was searching around a building, and he got there like 11 o'clock, but everyone else left for the night. And so basically he was searching, I guess also with his girlfriend, figuring out where the heck is everything. Exit right. why would you do this? See, that right there kind of irritates me. I know this is a game, but yeah, you know, he was like, where is everyone? We can't find a load. We don't know where it is. There's no papers in the trucks or anything and trailers, so we have no clue. Finally, you know, it took a long time, but I finally found someone to where it was, and they figured out where to go. And so it's not necessarily their fault. It's sometimes other places that don't really know the dispatcher and all that stuff. And so sometimes you can't really blame a truck driver for something when it's mostly out of their hands. You could call them like the messenger, right? They're the ones that just deliver one thing to another. It's up to the people they work for to get the stuff right. And if they can't get it right, then it really shouldn't be on the truck drivers at all, because it's just really ain't their fault. But anyways, let's talk about a little more about the channel, and also certain things that, like I said, it's going to be a variety channel. It's not going to be one fixed thing, but it is mostly going to be kind of like a sim style thing. I mean, maybe if I decide to get other games, I don't mind baseball. I don't mind football. Basketball, no, I wouldn't do basketball too much per se, but just more in games, you know, maybe I might even throw a Minecraft video up, you know, time or two. If I'm really bored and I just want to build something, I'll share it with you guys, whatever. That's something I will do. But besides that, not much. Well, nothing too big for this channel per se. I'm not gonna go and search for the next best game, like, you know, what's trending, because that, if I don't like it, what's the point of me doing it? I don't really get into war games per se. Except Red Dead Redemption 2, I played the crap out. I keep playing it. I know the outcome all the time. You know that at the end, or, well, spoiler alert if you haven't played this game ever, but at the end, Arthur Morgan dies. I know it's gonna happen, but I just still played it because I just wish somehow I could twist it in where he survives, and so that's something I like doing. And maybe I might relive that. I may play that somehow, do some episodes with that or whatever, and we'll see. I mean, I doubt it, but I have to kind of see. Now, also live streaming on this channel. Basically, I've decided, heck with Twitch. I'm going to YouTube. I'm going to be doing live streams for gaming on here, only on here for that. And again, it can be a variety of anything: NASCAR, iRacing, console games, whatever, American Truck Simulator, all that kind of stuff. So, and it'll be a little bit longer. And then maybe I might break those down into sections. I'll see. It's more about what time I have to do all that, because I have another main channel that I'm focused on a little bit more than this channel. That doesn't mean I'm not ever gonna focus on this channel. I'm just more focused on the other one. And with that, this channel might be neglected just a little bit. Especially when it gets to summertime, when NASCAR's back on, I'm going to be doing a little bit more of that channel. But I'll fit in, at least, I'll say this, I can guarantee you one video. One video, either one video a week or one video a month. But either way, at least be one video for this channel. And we're slamming on the brakes. Oh, that didn't end so well for him. Ouchie. How the hell does that even happen? If you're a truck driver, let me know how that happens. I mean, obviously they're doing that and simulating something that's happened in real life. Is that maybe the trailer is compromised and it collapses, or what? Or there's too much weight in the? Maybe there's too much center weight. I don't know. Let me know, because I'm not sure how that would even happen. I can understand if you hit a low bridge, maybe doing that, peeling the top back, but area I live in, there's another town, there's a bridge actually for a train, and it's underpass, and you have to go underneath that, and it's very tight, and even if you have even a small trailer, it's tight. I mean, even the ones I'm carrying right now, it wouldn't skim it, but it'd be dang close. Maybe it'll give you maybe 2 to 3 inches. Now, maybe for a truck driver, that's like plenty, but when we look at it, it looks like it's gonna hit. And boy, and sometimes it has hit. I've seen trailers get stuck underneath the overpass, and it's unbelievable. But yeah, that's kind of basically what the channel's gonna be like, guys. I'm not gonna beat around the bushes and stuff. So if you do like stuff like, you know, a variety of games, then this is kind of the channel. And this one will be, for this one here, and then I may not do another one until maybe next week. I mean, right now, because of it being the off season for NASCAR and for what the channel I do over there, there'll probably be more videos like this and other racing up on the channel. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. That's kind of how the channel's going to be until I feel like something is not truly working, and I'll change it. But for the most part, this is how it's going to be. An hour and 16 minutes left in this run. I know I've been talking a lot. I get it. Apologize. This video itself is about 16 minutes, but it's going to be long. I knew it would. Just even a 4-hour trip is going to take a while. Before we get to my destination in about an hour and 7 minutes, talk about the game here. You know, I'm excited to see where this goes. Now, I live up in the Northeast, so, you know, obviously I don't really have anything to really go by off and like roads and stuff, because I don't live in the West Coast. I've never been to the West Coast, and so I have no idea how the road networks really work. But this kind of gives you an opportunity to know how it is over here, or in the West Coast. But I really like them to maybe, I know they're trying to just go from west to east, but what I would like them to do is maybe open up just start working on the east side and put a couple states in, like maybe do the southeast, Florida, Georgia, in that area, and then come back to the west side a little bit, and then go back to the east, and it kind of merge together wherever it meets up. That's something I would like to see, so we have a little more variety. Just keep slowly going back to east. Though most of our trips we either go north and south. We don't really go east. But we got a few more states, I guess, believed to be open up here soon. I think Texas. I'm not really sure. And I'm not sure what other state is supposed to be coming to American Truck Simulator. But when it happens now. People are going to ask, what's your favorite truck? What's this? What do you like about this truck or whatever? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know anything about tractor trailers. I don't. If you want to know someone that knows that, Jeff Fabiano, he seems to know a lot about trucks, and also riding with Dave there. He's a real truck driver. He'll know a lot more. You can ask questions to him, but really, I enjoy this game for the scenery and just doing this, delivering, just to deliver stuff to stores and other places. So definitely don't ask me for any questions about this, and because I already don't truly know anything about trucks. I mean, I'll learn down the road, but really at this point. Now, if you're wondering about the graphics settings and stuff like that, it's just because of my computer. It just doesn't have the power to run high graphic power. The Alta settings and stuff like that. So I apologize that it's not up to par to a lot of people you see, but that's all I can do. And I hope that it turns out to be okay for you guys, the best it can. It runs fairly stable at 60 frames, but there are a time or two, well, I don't say a time or two, it can drop significantly, especially when you get into towns and stuff like that. So it's definitely can be a challenge with my frames and just the quality of it. But I still like doing this. I wouldn't record it if I didn't think it, wouldn't be something good to put on. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. As we get to the destination here, up on the left side, it's a Walbert. Things now, mods. I'll quickly say about the mods. I try to put mods in, and they just don't seem like they work. I know some people put them in, but it seems like Microsoft Simulator updates have been regular, and now since they have these convoys now, like multiplayer, it seems like it's been busting up a lot of the mods. So I have to go through and see what really works and not. I would like to put the winter mod in, but I can't seem to get that to work either. Without messing up the graphics. So alright, so obviously we're gonna just put where should I put it, because you can't back up doubles and they just want it there. So we'll put it in over here, get as close as we can, get as straight as we possibly can, and there we go. Park and brake. We'll even shoot from the outside here, guys. And there we go. And we hit end decouple. And there we go. Excellent. 240 miles, 4 hours, 9 minutes, 47.4 gallons consumed. Don't worry about the numbers and money. I have cheats and mods I've put in, so don't worry about that. So, guys, that will do it for this one. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hope that you are hope you enjoyed this video, and that you'll consider subscribing to this channel for a variety of games, not just Mario Truck Simulator, but iRacing, and maybe down the road football, and maybe if I can find some games for baseball. I know a lot of people like baseball. Don't know what Xbox does for baseball, but and of course that's down the road. I don't know when I can really afford all that stuff. So, but for right now, I have Mario Truck Simulator, iRacing, the Hunter Call of the Wild. Though I have Madden, it's not the original Madden, or it's not the newest Madden, but I still have NFL and stuff like that. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hope I can see you guys in the next video.